All right, so the world wants to know, where the fuck is Mario Judah?
Man, he's in rockstar land.
You here at One Room Media, and we really
Rockstar
appreciate this. You making a couple old guys' dreams come true, my friend.
It's a blessing, you know? Thank you.
Let's get into the backstory how me and you met, and then we'll talk about
how me and you
how you
met.
came up. So maybe I could start. You want me to start it? So
You go ahead and start it.
I'd seen Mario on a like a promotion page on Instagram, and I checked it out because the cover art was kind of weird, right? Like the red and green and the whatever you call this and the skulls and like.
Rockstar.
So I was like, shit, man, I'm gonna check this dude out and listen to it because I'm always doing that. I'm always listening, trying to find something. So I checked this dude out. He's got like 57 listeners on Spotify at that point. None of his songs were all under 1,000, right? You had a couple joints out.
Right.
So I reach out to him and I'm like, listen, man, where are you from? He's from Atlanta.
Atlanta, Georgia, man.
And I said, is there any way you can come up here to Maryland? Because like we'll shoot music videos, we'll record songs, whatever it is for free. I want to fuck with you now.
Right.
Like I see it before anybody else does. How do we get you up into Maryland and make this shit happen? Right. And so can we tell the story about Pops?
About Pops. Shout out my Pops, man. You know what I'm saying? I love him. But how it happened was, you know, you reached out, and initially, when he said, you know, let's work on videos. First thing I said, what are your rates? You know, knowing, you know, it's just here's like all my life, you know, I never expected anything free with any opportunity it was. You know what I'm saying? I started off making beats, working and grinding, and the artists that I was working at the time wasn't taking their career serious, and you know, it's a lot of hoopla in the situation. We'll get into that, but mainly, you said come out here, figure it out. You know, come out here, let's make it happen. I said, all right. What's crazy is my Pops. You know, he was driving the truck and everything like that, and you know, got a route. To Maryland and Hagerstown.
Just so happened to be
it never
Hagerstown.
did. You know, usually his routes are like way over, like nowhere near Maryland. So the fact that, like, you know, the week you told me, yo, you come out here, we'll make it happen. I hit my Pops up. Literally a day or two later, he tells me like, yo, I got a route to Maryland. You know what I'm saying? Because my initial thought was, yo, we got to figure out how to fly out there, hotels and all that. He said, but yo, I got a route to Maryland. Maybe you could just ride with me in the truck out there. And he said, well, let me figure out where it's at exactly. He looks at it, and it's Hagerstown in particular, and that's where we're at. Yeah. And, like, just to know that, like
2 miles from this studio.
Everything that lines up and, you know, just everything that's just been happening is just, it just lines up with the manifestation. It's just meant to be, and it was just a blessing. Like, when we went out there, it took us a 12-hour drive, came out there and shot the video, and the rest is history, and we're here now.
And so what we did in that first visit is he stayed, was it 4 nights you ended up staying out here?
Like that, yeah.
So he stayed out here 4 nights at a hotel, and so we shot the Die Very Rough video. Yeah. We also shot a second video, which you can't really talk about. That's going to come out down the line on some real cool shit, some real different shit that's way different than what you've been putting out. So like I'm excited for. You know, everybody's talking now like, man, is he just going to crush all the enemies his whole life? Like, man, this dude really mad at the world type shit. He trying to get even with people, but I don't think people quite understand how deep your musical abilities are. Yeah. And it's going to be well thought out how we put that out and let people get to see that side of you, because that's going to be crazy. You're going to go from Mario Judah, the scary guy, to Mario Judah can't keep women off of him type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what happens when you make good music, man. It all like, we both big boys. That don't matter, man. If you talented, you got the confidence, you got it in you. Yeah. That's
big
what
rock star, big dog, big bear, big lion.
That attracts everybody towards you, whether it's women, whether it's people that own businesses, whoever it is, that attracts people to you, your confidence. And you got that about yourself. It's not cocky, but it's just confident that you're good at what you do.
I hone the idea of being humble. You know what I'm saying? I'm only human, and I can only do what the universe, what God put me on here to do. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, any opportunity that's given. I mean, dude, I started off making beats, and that's what I wanted to do. I never thought I was going to be an artist at all. I did it because I had no choice at that point. You know, I was man, it's so much that I've been through, and I'm here now, and I'm just blessed. Everything's hitting me, and it's just, what's even crazier about what's going on, I'm humble about it. Like most people would think, you know, bro, you're probably jumping on the walls right now. Oh my God, this is happening, you know? And I probably well should be, but my mindset is, well, what's the next step? Let's keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not time to party. It's not time to drink up and bad bitches here, you know what I'm saying? Smoke up, drink up. It's not time for this. It probably is time for that, but in my mind, it ain't time for that yet. You know what I'm saying? It's still more work to do. It's still more grinding to do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm cultivating an entire sound. Like, fuck. Why the fuck would I even, you know what I'm saying? Rock and trap, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. And I'm young, too. I'm 21, you know what I'm saying? Like my father always told me this. My father's a genius, man. He always told me this. You work hard right now, you work right now, you won't have to work a day in your life later. So you put the work in now rather than being, you know, 30, 40, working a bum job, not doing what you want. And I started making beats, you know, 17, 18, and all the way now, you know what I'm saying? Never went out, never party, never, you know what I'm saying, fucked with bitches or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I looked at the bigger picture. I mean, the first day I hopped on FL Studio, you know, the program that I make beats on, it took me 18 hours. I sat there for 18 hours and worked on that beat and perfected it, finished it, went to sleep that day, got back up, did another 16 hours on one beat. My pops came home from work, I still was making the same beat, you see what I'm saying? So it's a lot, man, you know, and I'm glad that I'm here and I'm not willing to stop and party and, you know, whatever, just because, you know, what's going on right now, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot more work to do. It's a lot more grinding to do, and I'm here to stay, and I'm here to whatever throws my way and our way as well, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna conquer it in every single way.
Well, you in the wrong place if you want to party, because I'm ugly as shit. I'm fat as hell. Phil's ugly too. Doc's probably the best looking out of everybody. And then you got Nick. He don't really count. He's a whole different story. But this ain't the place for that, man. And that's why we appreciate what you got going on right here.
That's my mindset before. I didn't come down here thinking we was finna have fun. If we were finna have fun, I would have left. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I told you what I'm on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to come here and there's 50 motherfuckers around me. Yeah. I don't like all that. You know what I'm saying? I rock by myself. I've been rocking myself. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I came here and I knew what you was on, it was, oh, but he's working. I like this. That's why I came back, and that's why I told you, look, it ain't nobody else I want to lock in but you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So I ain't into that. And who knows? I might end up really being in a situation where it's solid and I still won't even try to have fun. Because it's just like my mindset's different, man. Like I feel like I've been making music and grinding so long that the only fun thing is making music. That's me partying. That's me playing video games and having fun. And, you know, like my girlfriend's FL Studio. My laptop is my girlfriend. I have sex with her every night. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm beating her back out every night.
No, I feel it because I'm
girlfriend, my fucking laptop.
Seriously. I feel like that's exactly how I operate. That's when I have my most fun, and that's when I soak it in and enjoy it. Like the work is the fun, but it's also
I love what I do.
Creating something and putting it out, and then seeing what people think about it, man. Like I love that. Like there's nothing better. Than
it ain't nothing. And then to be able to make a living off of it and be comfortable. Like man, I don't know what's a bet. It's far more than money. You can say all you want. You got motherfuckers out here making millions who hate their life, and you know, it's serious. I'm just blessed. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to and not only am I blessed to be here, I'm blessed to be a part of cultivating a sound that's just world changing. I mean, and I'm finna tell y'all something that's a fact. There's no, you can't. It's not an opinion. Everybody on earth loves music. Now you got some people who hate certain types of music and doesn't listen to this. I don't care if it's a simple or a whistle. There's somebody out there who loves just that. We all have certain sonic frames and audio visuals or whatever the case is that we love and just gets us in the mood or whatever the case is. So for me to be able to cultivate a sound of rock, trap, whatever you want to call it, and put it on the forefront and immediately it catches fire is a blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I'm making everything myself. You know what I mean? So it's a blessing, man, to even just be a part of what I'm doing, be what I'm doing and doing it myself, and you know, reaching out to people like you and making it more bigger than what it ever could have been. You see what I'm saying? So it's a blessing, man.
Yeah, and I think with that said, I think you're what you have done necessarily has been done before, right? But yours is so unique that people are going, man, I've never heard rock and rap kind of mixed in this way. And I grew up hearing some stuff like that. and you just don't hear it anymore. I think there's a whole generation of kids who have never ever heard rock mixed with rap and trap, and to them it's mind blowing to be like, damn, I've never heard that. But I was lucky enough to grow up with a Limp Bizkit and those type of people who kind of molded that early. But it's been gone for so long that I feel like you literally brought it back, but in your own way. And now you're giving especially kids open their mind that it's more than what you're seeing. You can be different and be successful.
Man. They're next. We're the kids, the young people are next, man. You know what I'm saying? 20 and under, whatever, 21, you know, just young, you know what I'm saying? Like, we won the world. Every generation, you know what I'm saying, is up next to run the world. And if I could be a part of a situation where I'm inspiring people and building them and not being envy on the next man or jealous, and I could just help cultivate a sound that will live on forever, then I'm good. Money doesn't matter at that point. I could care less. You mean to tell me that, come on, man, like, It don't get no better than that, man, in my opinion, at least.
Yeah.
And it's all about how I feel at the end of the day, because I'm the one who's doing it. You see what I'm saying? From my perspective on what I'm doing, I can't speak on anybody else's behalf or their life and what they've grown up and what's great for them. I can only speak on what's good for me. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm the happiest man in my life that I could ever be. And I've been depressed going through this for years, trying to grind and get to this very point right now. And I'm finally here, and I couldn't be more happy. That's why I'm not partying and doing all that I'm doing. I'm happy now.
So let's talk about that. Where does Mario Judah's music career start? Who influences? Who starts it? Like, where?
Chief Keef.
Oh, okay.
Bang. Go. Hold on, I'm finna get on live, man. Yeah, you know. Hold up. Yeah. Hold on, I'm finna get on live. Yeah, man. Chief Keef is probably one of my main inspirations, bro. Chief Keef.
And why Chief Keef? What is it about Chief Keef?
It's weird because I don't sound like nothing like him. Chief Keef just came with a different energy, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just his energy, his everything that he cultivated at such a young age. You know what I'm saying? 16, 15 years old. Him and his homies in the living room, bang, bang. You know what I'm saying? Like, Chief Keef's a GOAT. I'm letting that be known. Like, if you know what I'm saying? He's a GOAT. I love Migos. I'm actually from Gwinnett, Lawrenceville, Georgia originally, so that means a lot. Thug's fire. Yeah. Thug's a fucking rock star, dude.
Yeah.
And that's just on the hip hop tip. And I'm saying it from the perspective, not artistry. I'm talking about it from the production end. Like, I like when I was listening to them and doing everything like that. Later on in you know, years coming, I started making beats. It's messing up. But yeah, I started making beats. And, you know, those influences came a lot from the beats that they were rapping on. It was just, it was nothing I've ever heard before, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I don't know, but that's more on the hip-hop end because I'm making trap beats. Now, for the rock side, which is probably your next question.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of, you know you're going to catch it, man. Who's the rock bands?
My rock influences are Breaking Benjamin, Five Finger Death Punch, and Pantera. That's Mario.
Now what put
and Michael Jackson, even though he didn't make rock music. Michael Jackson's fire.
Yeah, you got to throw Mike in there.
Got to, man.
Now, how does somebody such as yourself? How do you get into Pantera, man? Like, that's some straight up white boy shit from the cut. You know what I mean? How you get into Pantera?
My father, man. Okay. Shout out to my dad, dude. Like, without him and the sound that cultivated what I'm having, I wouldn't be nowhere near it. It's my dad. My dad really, when growing up, man, like, my dad really, like, put us on to, like, great music and classical music and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's really how that happens. My dad, man, for real.
Yeah. What's your dad think about all this right now?
Wow, that's a big thing. What does he think about it? He's fucking proud, man. Like, man. I'm just blessed, man. Like, my father is happy, my mom is happy. Everyone's just happy, man. And you know, if it's an even greater feeling when you're around people that you love that are also happy for you, because there's a lot of people who come into situations and they do things, and then people start envying them and being jealous and, you know, just unmotivating. And my family's nowhere near that. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. Yeah. We really hone family love, and we're gonna stick with that to forever and generations on. So, yeah.
Man, that's great, man. I'm happy for you. I'm happy you have a dad and your mom both still in your life, active, helping you. And I think, as far as me giving advice for artists out there, like obviously not everybody has their mom and their dad in their life, but man, if you have the support of your family on anything, playing sports, making music, run with it, man. Because those people make a lot bigger difference than what we give people credit for. You know what I'm saying? So like, man, if you got friends and family around you that really support anything you doing, man, you should be in overdrive right now. You know, like you need that support is that important. Yeah. Moving on, so what we're going to do is break this interview into 2 parts, man. I think this interview deserves 2 parts. So to close this interview out, man, the Die Very Rough video, bro, like you look like a straight nut in that video, and you're obviously not a nut now that we've been talking to you. We know you got some game on you. You well spoken. You come from a good family. Thank you. Why look like a nut in that video? What's the thought process?
That's the artistry. You know, you have Mario Judah. And then you have Mario Douglas. See, right now I'm Mario Douglas. I'm speaking to you like a man. There's no reason me to die. You know what I'm saying? We're having a collective conversation, but you get me in that space where it's time. You know what I'm saying? It's time, and it's time to go up. And it ain't no. It's just it ain't no going back, man. It's time to destroy all. It's time to destroy the enemies, crush all the enemies, kill it all. When Mario Judah walks in the door, it's time. Everyone's dying. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. And I just wanted to, you know, put that out there in my artistry. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's Mario Judah, then there's Mario Douglas. Mario Douglas is my real name. You know? So, yeah, man. That's what it is.
Man, we're going to have to close it there. We coming back on the second interview. So if you guys got questions for this man right here, I need you to drop them below. I need y'all to drop them below so we can get real questions from real fans about Mario Judah for the second part of this interview. And we're going to get into questions about all the sweat and some of the gore and some of the weird stuff going on, that rock star energy type shit. We're going to get more in detail on that second interview, but we thought it was important just to put this out there, give you all a little glimpse at who Mario is, where he comes from, what he's about. And man, we looking forward to the next one, man.
Definitely. I'm glad my motherfucking rock stars fans out there got to witness this live, man. You know, I love y'all. Mwah.